thick smoke in that area. Here's a live look from Leavenworth. They saw 3.3 inches, a new record for this day in April. This is actually a picture that was sent to me from Bonner's Ferry. Right now, the Coeur d'Alene River isn't causing too many flooding problems in Cataldo, Idaho, but the National Weather Service says by tonight that could change. We're also just learning new information about the suspected shooter. In a county plagued by landslides and washouts, crews say this is one of the worst they've seen. Raced down the hill toward her home. The first thing Julia thought about was get water on the house. I'm ready for Hoop Fest, and thankfully here I'm at the Jefferson lot. So we grabbed this tool, which tells us the temperature of the ground. Right now we're testing the asphalt, and it's at 138 degrees, much too hot for your pets.
I feel like it's always a good time when Drew's around.
Yeah.
He's always bringing such sunshine.
And a good time to have you back.
Have the big kids and the little kids hurting each other and things. And
what about adults?
And there's an adult.
There are adult times.
Okay,
There are.
okay, good.
Yeah, it's great stuff. I'm going to be mighty toasty around that thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Introductions are in order for us. Called me Mark earlier. It's all right.
It's early.
You're working on
It's
little
really
sleep.
early.
You're filling in for Mark.
Exactly. My mind is just not here yet. If you like the 90s, then that's great. Not the music, but the temperatures.
The music, which was great, too.
Yeah. Wilson Phillips not making an appearance in the forecast. However, the hundreds might. I'll tell you how hot it's going to get.
We heard the rumble.
It took only 60 seconds
I asked my mom, I was like, what is that noise?
for danger to hit.
I screamed, mudslide.
And I told my girls, run.
Well, this is where the mudslide began. The mud started racing down this hill as the family tried to rush inside this home. One woman getting trapped outside of the home. Her husband and her son rushed down this hill with the mud.
It was one of the most helpless feelings because you couldn't do anything. It felt like concrete. Concrete enclosed around me. I couldn't move. I just had to float with it.
As mud and logs pinned Kara McClinton against the house, she thought this was the end for her and her family.
I couldn't see my husband or my kid. I thought I lost them.
But she didn't. Christopher managed to grab onto a wooden pallet and put his son on higher ground, his little pink shoe left behind.
I said, well, the only thing I thought about was getting my kid to safety. I didn't care about me because, you know, when you become a parent, you take an oath to take care of your kids, and that was the first thought that came through my head, is make sure this little boy gets safe.
Meanwhile, Kara's mother, Dina, couldn't make it to the house in time and laid in the snow, waiting for the inevitable.
I was just waiting for something to take me out. I was waiting for the mud to either wash me away, a tree to fall on me, a boulder to roll on me, and praying that my family was okay.
And they were okay. In fact, everyone managed to escape with minor scrapes and bruises, something they credit to guardian angels.
They protected us. I don't know. There's nothing else I can say. That's the only thing. We all believe it's true.
With this home now filled with bad memories, Kara and Christopher plan on moving to be with his family in Wyoming.
Thinking you're going to die and leave your kids there. It's hard to look at.
In the meantime, though, they say they're thankful to the community for its support. In Sandpoint, Drew Reeves, KXLY4 News. The work is underway as Pend Oreille County attempts to keep the river at bay.
We are bracing and as ready as we can be.
Levees are being built in the town of Cusick, but for some homes in the area, the flooding has already taken its toll.
It's totally shocking.
One home here in Newport already taking on several feet of water as this river is only expected to continue to rise.
Sometimes you got to pinch yourself. Hey, is that our house?
David Hamilton looks out at the water surrounding his home, his backyard nowhere to be seen. He now takes a boat to remember what it used to look like.
Getting close to the end of our lawn area, and then we come out about 2 sections of this dock, and that's our beach area.
The first floor of his home is now flooded with nearly 3 feet of water. He says thankfully the home was prepared for this.
The house is built to be flooded. It's all cedar inside and out. There's no drywall in the house at all.
Meanwhile, the county is going out to residents, making sure that more houses don't end up looking like this.
We've got people driving the roads, talking to folks to see, what the needs are. So we're trying to fulfill those with our volunteers and the best we can.
But it's now a waiting game for David and his wife, waiting to see if the waters will indeed rise.
Hopefully it's Mother Nature's going to be nice to us. It would be nice.
And waiting to see what things will look like when all is said and done.
It's enjoyable to a point if you want to go fishing, but really, what's this going to be looking like when all this goes away?
Well, things are already very hot out there in Spokane. We're around 93 degrees right now, into the 90s across the region, even some areas reaching the triple digits today, and we are going to get very close over the next couple of days. Things are about to get very hot. Our overnight low tonight, 66 degrees. We can expect some hazy skies this evening, though they will be clear. Winds out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tomorrow, we're going to warm up to a high of 97 degrees. It is going to be hazy again tomorrow as well, but a very hot day. Our winds are going to be light. We have high pressure over the region that is just amplifying right now and will stay that way over the next couple of days, which is why our temperatures are getting so hot. It's also drying out the atmosphere, so conditions are going to be very dry, very low relative humidities over the next several days, which means our fire danger is also increasing. We do have several heat warnings in effect. We have that excessive heat warning, which is this pink area, and a heat advisory, which is that orange shaded area. This runs from 11 a.m. tomorrow until 8 p.m. on Tuesday. That's when we're seeing the hottest temperatures, and our overnight lows really not giving us a whole lot of relief. And once again, conditions are going to be very, very dry out there. We also have a red flag warning that is in effect until 11 p.m. tomorrow into the western Cascades. We are seeing, again, very dry conditions there, and with warmer temperatures, fire danger very critical in that area. We see the haze in our area because of smoke that has moved in, or more like lingered around because of fires. And you can see up just north of the border, some thicker smoke pushing down into the Okanagan area. We possibly will see this smoke getting a bit thicker, which could potentially cool down our temperatures just a couple of degrees, but really not going to be seeing a lot of relief, and that smoke going to be lingering around at least for the next day. Today we reached a high of 94, a low of 65, a hot day out there. We're not going to be quite reaching record territory over the next couple of days, though. Right now we're at 93 degrees and sunny in Spokane. In Coeur d'Alene, 93 degrees and sunny there as well. Our lows tonight are going to be into the 60s, 65 in the valley, 63 in Coeur d'Alene. Omak near 70 degrees, 68. Wenatchee going to be 72 tonight, a very warm night across the region. And then our highs tomorrow into the 90s and triple digits, 97 in the valley, 95 in Coeur d'Alene. Moses Lake reaching 104, 100 in Omak, 102 in Wenatchee and Lewiston. Tri-City is going to be 106, 89 degrees in Seattle. A very hot day tomorrow, and that's not the hottest day coming. 99 degrees on Tuesday. Wednesday still going to be a hot day even as we begin to cool down as well. 94 degrees there. We're going to see our winds picking up Wednesday and especially on Thursday, so our fire danger going to be even worse on Wednesday and Thursday, but those temperatures cooling down. 83 going to feel mighty nice after this week. Ariana.